New evidence has come out to the public in Michigan's statewide investigation of voter fraud in the 2020 election. Video of law enforcement interrogation of a potential voter fraud suspect has been released through a Freedom of Information Act request. It was published by the Gateway Pundit, and we're going to play some of that video for you today. Now, this is an investigation in which police reported, quote, clearly fraudulent ballot applications that were part of a multi-state voter registration scheme at the hands of a Democrat-funded organization, GBI Strategies. Michigan police said they handed the investigation off to the FBI. As far as we can tell, the FBI hasn't done anything with it. Police reports in the Michigan investigation show a month before the 2020 election, a Muskegon, Michigan city clerk noticed a woman dropping off thousands of completed voter registration applications. The clerk told police that many of the applications appeared to have the same handwriting, as if one person had filled them all out. And addresses on multiple forms were invalid or non-existent. Phone numbers on the forms were fake, and signatures did not match those on the file with the Secretary of State. So this woman, she called police. An investigation task force was formed, and a statewide investigation was initiated. The police report says that Michigan State Police interviewed the woman who dropped off the stacks of ballot applications, and she told them she worked for the Democrat-funded GBI Strategies and was being paid weekly to find unregistered voters and get them registered. Here's one of the newly released tapes of the woman named Brianna being interviewed by police. She says that she was promoted to the role of GBI Strategies of compliance to make sure those getting people registered were doing it correctly, she said. Watch.
And making sure no false registration.
Because the Muskegon clerk did point some of them out to us that were bad.
Yep, she did. She did to me as well.
Okay.
Addresses, telephone number.
Duplicate telephone numbers.
Yep, some
signature not on file.
Correct. And also some of the ID numbers don't even exist. Not even exist. So it's like that I didn't know how to stop.
So you wouldn't have caught that in your system?
If I didn't get a flag through our QC, no.
So your QC, it doesn't necessarily have the previous registrations.
There we go. Yep. So the city clerk, the actual city clerk, like, hey, this is not.
Yeah.
We have previous.
What they have on file with that person.
Absolutely. So that's where the red flag came in, which makes sense now.
And all you're looking for, is it signed, is it dated, is it?
With all these specific areas, like you said, hey, sign here, date here, make sure these specific areas.
Now, she told police that being from out of town, she couldn't tell that some of those Michigan addresses were fake. And her job was just to make sure that they were filled out. Watch.
You know, from our standpoint, when we look at it on its face, Muskegon calls and says, hey, she's coming in with hundreds of false applications at a time.
See, and I didn't know they were false. And when she told me, that's why that's why I was a day late for my deadline. I was in 19, as I stayed, I came to 20. I really calmed through because I didn't want to clearly get in trouble or do nothing that was fraudulent.
She then confirmed about 1,000 ballot applications were fraudulent in Muskegon alone. So she said she can only imagine what it was elsewhere, with GBI Strategies being deployed throughout the state and in other states. Watch.
Gary Bowley there also?
Absolutely.
And that was, you said, when?
8 o'clock every morning.
Every morning?
Every morning, 8 o'clock, yes. Has to be up.
Okay.
Do you know how many registration forms were turned in the state of Michigan? I know.
That's funny. Absolutely not. No.
Do you have an idea how many got turned in Muskegon?
Oh, Muskegon, from when I started Muskegon since October, I could say about 1,000, at least 1,500. How many came to our office? At least 2,500. How many were false? About 1,000, honestly.
Yeah. That's why we thought it was a problem. We thought it was a
So I got 1,000 falses at mine, so I can only imagine what they got there.
The Michigan Attorney General's office joined state and local police to conduct a statewide voter fraud investigation before taking it to the FBI. Now, the FBI has remained silent on the case, and no arrests have been made despite people attached to fraudulent ballot applications being identified. How bad was the fraud in how many states? How many fake ballots were mailed in thanks to the fake registrations? I wonder if we will ever know, and most importantly, will this scheme repeat in 2024? Now a statement from our sponsor, Naked Organs. Scientists have studied the Swampy Cree Native American tribe for years, wondering how they maintained such exceptional health. In addition to a diet of simple, natural, and raw foods, the Cree's ancient practice of consuming bison organs is credited with their exceptional health. Their bison organs are one of the most nutrient-rich, bioavailable, and sustainable sources of vital nutrients known to man. These bison organs are Mother Nature's miracle, providing nutritional and hormonal support like no other food source on earth, and now they are available to us from the great company Naked Organs. Bison Trifecta, the company's best-selling product, supports heart health, cognitive function, athletic performance. It nurtures liver health, provides immune support, and combats inflammation. Go to holisticgoddess.com/headlines and order today. Use promo code HEADLINES to save an additional 10%.